Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm so glad you're here today because we're diving into a question that I know a lot of you might be asking yourselves. What do the chosen ones do to keep their passion alive when facing challenges? It's easy to get discouraged when life doesn't go as planned, when things seem out of our control, or when obstacles just keep piling up. We've all been there, feeling stuck, lost, or unsure of the next step. It's part of the journey. The road to success and fulfillment isn't always straight, and the path can get rough. But here's the thing. The people who are truly chosen, the ones who carry that burning passion inside, they always find a way to push through, no matter what challenges stand in their way. They have this unique ability to keep their fire alive, even in the darkest of times. That's what makes them special, and that's what we're going to explore today. Life, as we know, can sometimes feel like a roller coaster. There are ups, there are downs, and sometimes it feels like you're on a never-ending loop of challenges. But the truth is, it's the tough times that shape us, that help us grow and build resilience. And in those moments of hardship, the ones who have the unwavering passion and drive are the ones who rise above the chaos. So, what exactly do they do differently? What steps do they take to keep going when everything seems like it's falling apart? We're going to break that down today. We'll look at some powerful strategies that can help you not only survive the hard times, but thrive in them. And the best part? You can apply these strategies to your own life, no matter where you are right now in your journey. Now, I know many of you watching this might be feeling like you're at a crossroads. Maybe you've lost your spark, or you're struggling to see how your passion can carry you through tough situations. Maybe you're at that point where it feels easier to give up than to keep going. But here's the thing. If you're watching this, you're here for a reason. Something inside you, your heart, your soul, is telling you to keep fighting, to stay on this journey even when things get hard. If you've ever felt lost, if you're currently feeling off track, if you've ever doubted whether your passion is enough to get you through the tough times, then trust me, this video is for you. You're not alone in these feelings. Every single person who has ever achieved anything meaningful has faced those same doubts and challenges. The difference is, they didn't let those moments define them. They found ways to overcome. And that's exactly what we're going to talk about today. I want to remind you that you are capable of amazing things. No matter how difficult things may seem right now, you have the strength within you to keep moving forward. It's just about rediscovering your passion and finding the right tools to navigate through the hard times. Together, we're going to explore what the chosen ones do to keep that fire burning, no matter what life throws at them. Before we dive in though, I need your help. If you're someone who believes in the power of persistence, passion, and resilience, I'd love for you to hit that like button and share this video with anyone who might need a little inspiration today. I believe these messages can make a difference, and the more people we reach, the more lives we can impact together. And don't forget to hit subscribe so you never miss out on any of our future videos. We've got a lot more powerful content coming your way, and I want you to be a part of it. Whether it's motivation, inspiration, or practical advice, we're all about helping you grow, overcome, and succeed. So, make sure to hit that bell so you're always in the loop. Everyone goes through times when they feel uninspired, when life just isn't turning out the way they expected. Whether it's pursuing your dreams, working toward a long-term goal, or simply trying to find meaning in your daily tasks, there are moments when the passion you once had starts to fade. The energy and enthusiasm you felt at the beginning of a journey can start to feel distant, leaving you questioning if it's all worth it. So, what causes someone to choose to give up when faced with difficulties? Why does the passion that once fueled them begin to disappear? What is it that makes someone stop, turn around, and decide that the effort isn't worth the reward anymore? It's important to first understand that this is a common experience. Everyone has felt this way at one point or another. But the real challenge is recognizing why it happens and understanding how you can overcome it. Losing your passion isn't always the result of something big and obvious. It often starts small, a lack of clarity, a fear of failure, or even feeling like you're walking this journey all alone. These things creep in, and over time, they chip away at your motivation, your drive, and the very essence of why you started in the first place. The good news is, once we understand why passion is lost, we can then begin the process of rediscovering it and finding ways to keep it alive, even when things get tough. Let's start with one of the most fundamental reasons why passion fades: a lack of clear goals. You might have started with great enthusiasm, but without a clear, tangible goal in sight, it can be easy to lose direction. When you don't know exactly what you're working toward, or when there's no concrete measure of success, it's difficult to stay motivated. Passion thrives when there's a purpose, but if that purpose is unclear, it becomes harder to fuel that inner fire. When you're passionate about something, you usually have a vision in mind, something you want to achieve. But what happens when that vision becomes blurred? When the goals become vague or too overwhelming to focus on? It's easy to get caught in the cycle of trying to do everything at once, or worse, not doing anything at all because it feels like there's no clear path forward. Without direction, it becomes harder to stay passionate about the journey. You may begin to question, why am I doing this? What's the point? This is why setting clear and achievable goals is crucial. If you're feeling lost, start by breaking your larger dreams into smaller, manageable steps. This creates a roadmap that allows you to measure your progress and gives you something tangible to work toward. Passion will always follow when you know where you're going and why. The next reason people lose their passion is the fear of failure. This is a big one. When you're pursuing something you care deeply about, it's easy to get caught up in the idea that failure is a reflection of your abilities or worth. We've all been there. The overwhelming anxiety that accompanies the thought of not succeeding. It can feel like a looming shadow that hangs over every decision you make, causing you to second-guess yourself at every turn. And when that fear takes over, it begins to paralyze you. You stop taking risks, you stop pushing yourself, and ultimately, you stop moving forward. The fear of failure is powerful, and it's natural to feel that way, especially when you're putting your heart and soul into something. But the truth is, failure is a part of the process. It's a teacher, not an enemy. If you want to keep your passion alive, you have to stop viewing failure as the end of the road and start seeing it as a stepping stone toward growth. The chosen ones understand this principle all too well. They know that failure isn't a reflection of their worth, it's simply a temporary setback on the way to something greater. Another reason passion can fade is the feeling of being alone. This is especially true for those who are pursuing something that not everyone understands or supports. It's hard to keep that fire burning when you feel like you're the only one who believes in your vision. When no one around you is cheering you on, it can be easy to feel discouraged, questioning whether you're on the right path or if your dreams are too big, too unrealistic. Loneliness can take many forms. It might be emotional isolation, where you feel disconnected from others, or it could be a lack of practical support from people in your life. Maybe your friends or family don't fully understand what you're trying to achieve, and that can make it feel like you're carrying the burden alone. You might even feel like you're the only one going through this struggle, which makes the challenges seem even more daunting. But the reality is, no one who has ever achieved something meaningful has done it completely alone. The chosen ones understand the importance of community and support. Even if you feel like you're walking alone, know that you are not the first to face this challenge. Finding like-minded individuals who understand your passion and your struggles is essential. Whether through online communities, mentorship, or simply reaching out to others in your field, you are never truly alone unless you choose to be. Finally, there are external factors that can drain our passion. Things like a lack of resources, time constraints, or external pressures from family, work, or other responsibilities. It's easy to feel like you're not making progress when you don't have the financial support you need, or when your schedule is filled with obligations that pull you away from what truly matters to you. It can be frustrating when the world outside doesn't seem to support your dreams, and this external pressure can make you feel like you're fighting a battle that's impossible to win. But here's where the chosen ones separate themselves from the rest. They don't let external factors define their success. Instead, they find a way to work with what they have. They adapt, they hustle, and they persevere, even when things feel out of their control. The chosen ones know that the journey isn't about waiting for the perfect conditions. It's about making the most of what you have and continuing to move forward, no matter how difficult it gets. However, the chosen ones always recognize that difficulties are an inseparable part of the journey. They understand that life isn't supposed to be easy, and it's the challenges that mold them into who they are meant to be. The important thing is not to run away from the difficulties, but to face them head on. The chosen ones have a mindset that allows them to embrace these challenges, to learn from them, and to grow stronger with every obstacle. They don't see setbacks as the end of the road. They see them as opportunities to become even better. When you're facing challenges, don't let them make you feel like you're losing your passion. Instead, use them as fuel to reignite that fire within. Keep your eyes on the prize and know that your journey, no matter how hard, is shaping you into someone capable of achieving great things. Passion is not just about what happens when things go well. It's about staying committed, even when the going gets tough. So, take a deep breath, recognize these challenges for what they are, and keep moving forward. If you recognize yourself in any of these reasons, lack of clear goals, fear of failure, feeling alone, or being overwhelmed by external factors, don't forget to share this video. There are so many people out there who need to hear these words, and by sharing this, you can help them find the empathy and motivation they need to keep going. Sometimes, all it takes is knowing that someone else understands and is going through the same thing. Let's support each other and keep striving to stay passionate, no matter the obstacles. Share this video with anyone you think could use a little inspiration, and let's spread the message together. When it comes to maintaining passion, especially when life feels like it's constantly throwing challenges at you, it's not just about wishful thinking or hoping things will get better on their own. Passion requires intentional effort and thoughtful action. The chosen ones, those who have the fire in their hearts and the will to see things through, have learned over time that keeping their passion alive requires specific strategies. They understand that life will never be without obstacles, but they also know that there are powerful, effective ways to keep that inner spark burning bright, even when things seem tough. One of the first things the chosen ones do when they face burnout or exhaustion is to reflect on why they started. This might seem simple, but it's a step that's often overlooked in the hustle of everyday life. When the going gets tough, when challenges appear insurmountable, and when motivation seems to be nowhere in sight, the key to reigniting passion lies in reminding yourself why you began this journey in the first place. Think back to the moments when you felt that initial excitement, that fire within you that said, "This is what I want to do." Reflecting on the why is an invisible but powerful source of motivation. It recenters you and brings you back to your core purpose. It reminds you of the dreams you hold dear, the vision you created, and the impact you want to make in the world. In those moments when you feel lost, when it feels easier to give up than to keep pushing, remembering your why helps you see the bigger picture and refocus on the long-term goals. The second strategy the chosen ones use is to set small, achievable goals. It's easy to get overwhelmed when looking at a massive, long-term goal. You might feel like there's just too much to do, or that it's impossible to keep up with the task at hand. That feeling of overwhelm can quickly drain your passion. But the chosen ones understand that the key to avoiding burnout and maintaining motivation is to break down big, intimidating goals into smaller, more manageable tasks. Instead of focusing solely on the end result, they focus on the next small step. Whether it's completing one part of a project, making one phone call, or simply doing one thing every day toward their larger goal, small wins add up over time. These small victories fuel your sense of accomplishment and keep your passion alive. You might not see the end result immediately, but every small step forward brings you closer to your bigger dreams. So, if you're feeling overwhelmed right now, try shifting your focus. Break down your larger goals into small, bite-sized pieces and tackle them one at a time. Another crucial strategy for keeping passion alive is to have faith in yourself. Self-belief is essential, especially during tough times. The chosen ones are people who trust their abilities, even when the journey gets rough. They know that no matter how many setbacks they face, they have the inner strength and resilience to push through. Self-doubt can creep in when things aren't going well. You might start to question your choices, your abilities, and whether you're capable of reaching your goals. But the chosen ones don't let these doubts control them. They've learned to silence the inner critic and replace it with positive self-talk. They remind themselves that they are worthy, capable, and strong enough to handle whatever comes their way. When you believe in yourself, you're more likely to stay motivated, take action, and keep pursuing your passion despite obstacles. Your belief in yourself is the foundation for success. So when things feel tough, take a deep breath, trust in your abilities, and keep moving forward. Your passion will follow. The fourth strategy is to seek support. No one achieves greatness in isolation. Even the most driven and determined people need support from others. The chosen ones understand the value of community, mentorship, and connection with like-minded individuals. When you feel like you're in a slump or you're struggling to keep going, reaching out to others can help provide new perspectives and insights. Connecting with people who share your passion or who have walked a similar path can reignite your passion and offer valuable encouragement. Mentors, in particular, can be a guiding light during tough times. They've been where you are, and they can offer advice, support, and sometimes even just a listening ear. It's important to surround yourself with people who uplift you, challenge you, and push you to be better. You don't have to do this alone. Whether it's a friend, a mentor, or a group of supportive peers, seeking support can help you stay on track and keep your passion alive. The chosen ones aren't people who never face difficulties. They're not immune to setbacks, struggles, or failures. In fact, they probably experience more challenges than most. But the difference is that they know how to rise up after every fall. They know that difficulty is not a sign to give up. It's simply part of the journey. True strength comes not from avoiding challenges, but from facing them head-on and pushing through. The chosen ones have developed the mindset that no setback is permanent and no failure is final. They understand that obstacles are merely opportunities for growth, and with each challenge, they become stronger and more resilient. It's this mindset that keeps their passion alive, even in the hardest times. They don't run away from the struggle. They lean into it, learn from it, and use it to fuel their drive. That's true strength, and that's what separates those who are successful from those who give up. Now, I want to hear from you. If you've ever faced a challenge and found a way to overcome it, leave a comment below and share your story. Let us know what you did to keep your passion alive and how you rose above the difficulties. Your experience might be just the thing someone else needs to hear to keep going. Show us how you are the chosen one. We're all on this journey together, and by sharing our stories, we can support and inspire each other to keep going. Remember, it's not the challenges we face that define us, it's how we rise from them. So, share your story and let's inspire the world together. Keeping passion alive isn't just about getting through tough days, it's about long-term commitment to personal growth. In the early stages of a journey, it's easy to feel the excitement and the rush of energy that comes with starting something new. But what happens when the initial motivation begins to fade, or when the struggles get more intense? That's when true commitment comes into play. Passion isn't just a temporary burst of enthusiasm, it's a steady flame that needs to be tended to over time. True success isn't defined by how many challenges you overcome in the short term, but by your ability to stay committed to your growth, even when things get difficult. It's about looking beyond the immediate struggles and keeping your eyes focused on the long-term vision. You have to keep growing, keep evolving, and keep pushing forward no matter how slow the progress may seem. That's what moving towards long-term success is all about. It's about staying in the game for the long haul and making sure that your passion doesn't just survive, but thrives. One of the most important factors in achieving long-term success is taking responsibility for yourself. At the end of the day, you are the only person who has the power to make decisions and take action. The chosen ones understand this better than anyone. They know that no matter what circumstances they face, it's their responsibility to keep moving forward. Life doesn't always give you the perfect set of circumstances. There will always be challenges, unexpected setbacks, and moments where it feels like the world is working against you. But the key to overcoming these moments is taking full responsibility for your actions. When you take responsibility, you reclaim your power. You stop making excuses, and you stop blaming others for your difficulties. Instead, you focus on what you can control and how you can change your situation. Taking responsibility allows you to shift from a mindset of helplessness to one of empowerment. It gives you the strength to adapt, learn, and grow, regardless of the challenges you face. By taking ownership of your journey, you empower yourself to make the necessary changes to stay on track, even when things get tough. You stop waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect resources, or the perfect support system. You understand that success is not about waiting for things to be easy, it's about taking action, even when the path isn't clear. The chosen ones understand that every setback is an opportunity for growth, and they take responsibility for their reactions, decisions, and actions, no matter what the world throws at them. Another essential factor for long-term success is patience and persistence. Success doesn't come overnight, and that's why you need to be persistent. In a world that thrives on instant gratification, it's easy to feel discouraged when things aren't moving as quickly as you'd like. We live in a time where we want things to happen fast. We want results immediately, and if we don't see them, we start to question whether it's worth it. But the truth is, the most meaningful achievements in life take time. Whether it's building a successful career, nurturing a relationship, or growing your personal brand, real success requires a long-term investment of time, energy, and effort. The chosen ones know this. They understand that persistence is key. They don't let setbacks or delays discourage them. Instead, they see these challenges as part of the process. They keep going, even when things seem tough or when they feel like they're not making progress. They know that success is a result of consistent effort over time, not a quick fix. If you're struggling with patience, try to shift your focus. Rather than obsessing over the end result, focus on the small steps you're taking every day. Recognize the progress you've made, no matter how small it seems, and celebrate those wins. The journey may be long, but each step you take brings you closer to your destination. Persistence is the key that will carry you through the ups and downs. Learn from failures is another fundamental aspect of long-term success. In fact, failure is one of the most important teachers you'll ever have. Many people fear failure because they see it as a negative, something to be avoided at all costs. But the chosen ones view failure as a valuable lesson. They understand that failure is not something to be ashamed of, it's simply a part of the learning process. Every time they fail, they learn something new about themselves, their approach, and their path forward. They see failure as a way to grow, improve, and ultimately get closer to their goals. When you fail, it's easy to get discouraged and think that you're not good enough or that you'll never succeed. But the chosen ones know that failure is temporary and it doesn't define them. What matters is how you respond to failure. Do you let it stop you, or do you use it as a stepping stone? Failure is inevitable, but it's also one of the most powerful tools for growth. Instead of avoiding failure, embrace it, learn from it, adapt, and move forward. Every failure is a lesson that brings you closer to the success you desire. And the more you embrace failure as part of the process, the easier it becomes to stay passionate, motivated, and focused on your long-term vision. The chosen ones are not people who never face difficulties. They are the ones who grow stronger through every failure. They know that success is not just about overcoming challenges, it's about becoming better with each challenge. They've faced rejection, disappointment, and setbacks just like anyone else. But instead of letting these obstacles define them, they've allowed them to refine them. With every fall, they rise higher, stronger, and more determined. They have learned that the road to long-term success is not a straight line, but a series of twists, turns, and obstacles. They've learned to adapt, to evolve, and to keep going even when the road gets tough. What separates the chosen ones from others is their ability to maintain their passion for the long haul. They understand that success doesn't happen overnight, and they are willing to put in the hard work, persistence, and patience needed to reach their goals. They don't let failures define them. Instead, they allow each failure to teach them something new, making them stronger and more resilient in the process. The chosen ones are committed to long-term growth, and that's why they succeed. If you're feeling inspired by these tips, don't forget to like this video and share it with others who could use some motivation. Long-term success requires persistence, patience, and a willingness to learn from every step of the journey. Let's inspire others to keep going, no matter how tough the road gets. If you're on this path of personal growth and success, share this video with someone who could use that extra boost of encouragement. And remember, the journey to success may take time, but every step you take is worth it. Keep pushing forward, and success will come. Today, we've gone through a powerful journey of understanding how to keep our passion alive when facing difficulties. We've explored the reasons why passion fades, and more importantly, we've shared the strategies that can help you reignite that spark. We've learned that keeping passion alive isn't just about having the motivation to get through the tough days. It's about being committed to long-term growth, understanding that challenges are part of the process, and knowing that the key to success lies in persistence, patience, and self-belief. The chosen ones are not those who never face hardships or setbacks. No, they are the ones who rise after every fall, who turn every challenge into a lesson and every failure into a stepping stone. They don't quit when things get hard. Instead, they press forward, always evolving, always becoming stronger. That's the essence of what we've talked about today. The chosen ones are those who know that no matter how difficult the road gets, the journey is always worth it. So, as you continue on your own path, remember, you have the strength within you to overcome anything that comes your way, and your passion can and will carry you through. No matter what challenges you face, remember this: your passion and your purpose are the only things that no one can ever take away from you. They are yours and yours alone. The world can throw obstacles in your path, people might doubt you, and life will present you with difficulties you never saw coming. But your passion and purpose are what will keep you moving forward. They are the fire that can't be extinguished unless you let it. And let me remind you, the strength to keep going is inside of you, right now. It's always been there. The only question is whether or not you choose to tap into it, to believe in it, and to trust that no matter what, you will get through. So, keep holding on to that passion, keep moving towards your goals, and let nothing, absolutely nothing, shake your belief in yourself. Your journey is unique, and every step you take toward your dreams, no matter how small, is progress. Don't ever underestimate how far you've come. You are capable of so much more than you realize, and with each challenge, you'll only get stronger. If you found this video helpful, inspiring, or motivating, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel so that we can continue spreading these powerful messages. Your engagement makes a world of difference, and together we can create a community where passion, persistence, and growth are at the forefront of everything we do. Remember, the more people who hear this message, the more lives we can impact and the more change we can make. So, if you know someone who needs to hear these words today, don't hesitate to share this video with them. And of course, don't forget to hit the bell icon to stay updated with all of our future content. Thank you so much for watching and being a part of this journey with me. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Until then, keep moving forward, keep believing, and always remember, you are the chosen one on your path to success.